And our mission is that we drive a vibrant and equitable community through the arts. One of the primary ways we do that is by supporting artists. And this lab program is a new way of looking at artistic practice in our community.
We're not out there trying to tell folks what kind of art they should make. We're really interested in figuring out how to build awareness within artist communities and within folks who are not artists about the potential for artists to work collaboratively in ways that may seem new.
My name is Courtney Adair Johnson. I call myself a reuse artist.
My name is Xavier Payne and I'm an illustrator.
My name is Lysander Bryant and I'm a photographer, visual artist.
My name is Julia Whitney Brown and I'm a relational artist who's currently working with clay in the way of building a pottery studio that will employ individuals with intellectual disability. And I'm really interested in kind of bringing everybody to the table in a community setting.
Initially, the lab was a collaboration with the National Endowment for the Arts. So the initial seed funding for the lab gave money for us to bring in the Center for Performance and Civic Practice to work on kind of the artist coaching component and artist training component.
And think about not just the output of their respective discipline or practice, but to really look at what are the tools you use to do your work and how can those tools be deployed in processes other than your art making.
The most valuable thing was probably the day when I saw other artists' processes and basically how they did community work and public artwork.
I think the coaching really helped me begin to take ownership of it, but it was something I was able to talk through with other people.
So a lot of the artists coming to Learning Lab are interested in either continuing a practice or deepening a practice of partnering with community organizations that focus on change work. If you are attempting to impact or change a community or a group of people, you have to be in deep dialogue with that group of people.
The community at large, tapping into and finding out what the community needs and wants in their center, how to get the community engaged.
It seemed with Learning Lab, the instructors set us up for success from the jump, just telling us what exactly to expect. So when we got in that situation, that everybody was just on the same page.
I am very excited by their excitement of how they are personally looking for opportunities to use these different tools and concepts and ideas that they learned in the Learning Lab.
We heard more and more and more from neighborhoods who wanted authentic engagement with artists and the production of their work. And so when you think about both quality professional development for artists and sort of authentic neighborhood work, you start to put together a structure that tries to do both of those things, and that's where Lab really came from.
It's not just go out and plan something, put together a bunch of stuff, and then walk away from it. It's been this ongoing relationship thing.
I work out of Magruder Family Resource Center. I've been building an artist residency called MSPAR, Magruder Social Practice Artist Residency.
The title of it officially is Don't Tread on Me. It's a billboard project that was also capped by an art show, art exhibition. Just kind of calling attention to the state of the city, the state of minorities in the city, particularly Black Americans.
With Metro Arts Investment, Joe was able to come into the picture.
Joanna Meekin, and I'm the assistant at the Pottery Studio.
Miller Rich is a business in Nashville that places people with disabilities in homes, in jobs, in community events, basically creating culture and inclusion for them.
The love yourself part is, like I said, just about self-love, but the love your enemy is really about, sometimes I feel like we can be our own enemy, we can kind of be in our own way.
A number of artists in Learning Lab who have said to us over the course of the process that this invitation to expand how they think about their practice, but actually for a lot of them has affected their creative output in ways that they're very excited about.
So at the end of the day, the lab is a perfect example of our mission in action, which is to support artists in their careers and to support neighborhoods and their work, their stories, and their success.
I feel like it's important to the community and to artists. I feel like artists are problem solvers.
Your skill level, no matter your age or no matter your ability, you are included, you are part of this giant feast that we have that is life.
One of the biggest takeaways was just how you really just have to get out in the streets with it. It's kind of like you can't rely on emails, computers, phone calls. You got to get out and touch people